So as I was driving over towards campus today, I heard a song that I've been hearing off and on for the last couple of weeks. I really like it. I can't tell you who sings it, but it's a country song that's called "If I Could Have a Beer with Jesus." I really like this song. It's worth checking out. Pop onto YouTube and just type that in for the search, and you can find it. Also, who sings it, who admittedly I'm blanking on. But it poses an interesting idea. And not just in conversation with Jesus, although, that's an interesting way to pray, because what's prayer? It's talking to God, and Jesus is God, so having a beer with him and a conversation would be a form of prayer or a conversation. I don't know. That's gone on a little bit of a tangent that I didn't really plan on talking about. But here at Luther Seminary, we talk a lot in our classes about being missional. And the church has a mission, or more so, okay, I did that wrong, excuse me. God's mission has a church. And what does that mean now in a pluralistic, postmodern society, which basically are big words that mean things are compartmentalized and we don't all think the same way anymore. So is the church going to continue to be relevant as it currently is? And there are a lot of people who are having this conversation and are writing books and are really trying to rethink the future of what the church will look like, at least in North America and in Western society, but basically in areas where the church no longer holds such a strong piece of society like it did 50 years ago or 100 years ago. And as I think about this, I'm reminded of just the idea that we are called to go out. It's not the attractional model of church doesn't apply anymore. It just doesn't. We're not attracting people. And if we are, we're basically attracting people who have left other churches. We're not really attracting unbelievers. And that is who we're called to minister to. That is who we are called to take the gospel to. So, I think about this and I think about having a beer with Jesus or having a beer with someone and talking faith and talking God and talking life, existing with them, living with them. It is about relationship. Now, realistically, we think, or hopefully we think that the relationship will be with God and this person. But people want to be known. People want to be heard. People want to be interacted with. And that is what we're called to do. Now, Luther would call this the priesthood of all believers, saying that we are all called to minister to those around us, regardless of our vocation. And I love that theory, or not theory, I love that idea. But, and I think that this is just the next phase. What does it look like? A guy I know once participated in something on a weekly basis called Jesus at the Pub. And it was essentially going and having these conversations in a bar. Heaven forbid we do this, or in a coffee shop, or at a rock concert, or walking down the sidewalk, or whatever. God is with us at all times. God is everywhere in creation. So shouldn't these conversations be happening everywhere? Those are my thoughts. Granted, they came out kind of jumbled, and I apologize. Hopefully you could kind of follow what I was saying there. These are things that I think about as someone who's going to be a pastor, or who's going to be ordained, hopefully in not too much longer, then these are things that I think about in the future of the ministry that I will participate in. And hopefully things continue to go well. But, that's a weird tangent. Forget that last 5 seconds or so. But these are things that are pertinent to the future of the church. Thanks.